Hello, and welcome back to another Skyscale episode. Last time I moved stuff from my chests into my computer, which was very satisfying because now we have all the stuff in here. That is all the stuff that we have left. Because, as I completely forgot about this little guy. Yep, I call him Jimmy. Jimmy is voiding stuff. Which means that when I picked up the Vault Essence, Vault Diamonds, Plating, and all of these things from my chests, they would have gone into the pouch, and the pouch Jimmy would then have voided them. Goodbye all of the Vault Essence extra. Goodbye all of the diamonds and the plating. The plating is probably the worst because today, yeah, look at this. I have exactly one stack. Yeah, that sucks. Because today, as I said last time, we're going to focus on making gear. Actually, my goal is kind of like push through a lot of these quests because since we're playing on triple experience, we've reached level 26. I have some unallocated skill points and stuff, but leveling is very fast. We're still wearing my level 1 leggings. Yeah, we need to catch up on some quests and stuff like that before we go any further. The only question is like, how much am I going to be able to afford of these things now? Potentially nothing. The first quest we have here is to forge magnets, and we made the vault forge. So we'll plop this guy down. Hello. He looks like an angry, actually like a derpy, trying to look scary man is what this looks like. This is the Vault Forge, and normally if you play through Vault Hunters in a normal pace, this makes a little bit more sense because you can add proficiency to this by sacrificing vault scrap, and when you do, your crafts become better basically. But we haven't even got to the scrapper yet. We haven't even got to the destruction of gear yet. So we'll be a little bit behind here, but that is to be expected. Okay, anyway, the quest says to craft a magnet, for which we're going to need vault gold, and we're going to need the main ingredients in crafting gear, which is this vault alloy here. I think we got this from the quest, but it's created by using chromatic steel and vaultite, and vaultite once again we get from scrapping stuff. So let's put those things in there, and then we'll just do this. Oh, we got the little fridge magnet. We actually got an epic magnet. That's super, super lucky. Oh yeah, and we had this one that I was super excited to roll today. Is this one better? I mean, the pickup speed is better. The pull range is the same. And early game, it's quite expensive to reroll the implicits there. So it might actually be better. Right, let's claim this reward. We get more Vault Alloy, that's great. Next up, it wants us to make the Artisan Station. This is where we modify stuff. This is the exciting gear modifier, and I absolutely love the gear modification. Okay, so we need an anvil and we need the Artisan Station. Now the question is, I don't have any anvils. Do I have enough iron? I do? Yeah, surely that's enough. Let's do the thing. Let's smelt it up and see what happens. Thank goodness we did that bounty last time, because the chromatic iron situation, we're going to need a lot of it, and it's looking pretty strong. I wonder if there's another bounty that we could complete without completing a vault. Because I'm scared. I'm very scared about leveling up even more now. It's getting to that point where it's just, oh, we're gonna get into one-shot territory if we're not careful. Because we're not scaling as fast as a vault is. Okay, anyway, there's our anvil. So now we can make the Artisan Station. This thing here, boom. And we'll plonk that down right next to this thing. And this, while it looks a bit confusing, you'll get used to this interface here. The main thing to note is that the centerpiece is where you put your gear piece that you want to modify. So if I want to modify this magnet, I put it here. Then I need focuses. And you find these in ornate chests and in other sources later. And we have access to the first 4, which is the amplifying focus, oops, wrong station, the amplifying focus, the wild focus, the nullifying focus, and the chaotic focus. And I'll quickly just explain. Wait, we also need plating and we need bronze. Now the bronze could live in here, or it could also live in my inventory. For now, I'm just going to put it in there, and I'll explain a little bit quickly what these different focuses do. It also says on the tooltip, but the first one here will reforge all prefixes and suffixes. So that is the bottom 3 things here. It will reforge when I click that button, and it will randomize everything. The second one adds or fills an empty affix. So in this case, I actually have an empty prefix, and I could use this to just get my last prefix filled. However, on this guy here, you'll see that this is disabled because, well, there's no space for a prefix. The last one deletes a random modifier. And as I say, these 3 are all kind of basic. You're going to get them in abundance if you play Vault Hunters. So there's no worry in like running out of them. Down the line, you're going to get a lot more advanced ones that lets you do more specific targeted crafts. This last one here, this is a chaotic focus, and this takes any affix that's filled, so any prefix or suffix, and it re-rolls it basically, which we wouldn't want to do on, well, if we did it on this magnet, we could get lucky and it could hit pull speed and pull it up to like a 5 or a 6, but it could also take the trap disarm and pull it down to like a 5. So this is a bit of a gambler one. Now, another important thing is the cost that all of these different things cost. You can see if I hover this, it says that it costs a wild focus, then it costs 4 plating and 3 bronze. That is tied to the crafting potential of the item. And stuff that I craft at my very low crafting level will have 0 crafting potential. However, this one that I found, it has 254 crafting potential. The lower that gets, the more expensive it gets. Basically, you want to find gear that has high crafting potential if you want to do a lot of crafting on it. Now, if I wanted to reroll the implicits, I would need a focus that goes here called a fundamental focus. These things here look a bit like the Xbox logo. And the fundamental focuses, they're quite rare. You find them in completion crates. We haven't got a single one yet. So we can't even if we wanted to touch the implicits here, we can't touch the implicits. So now the question is, we want a magnet upgrade. I love trap disarm. Trap disarm is really good early game. Item quantity is good as well. But the pull speed is pretty bad as a prefix. But I think it's fine. Like, how much do I really want to invest in this? So I think I might just add here and hope for like mining speed. Reach. It's not terrible. It means that I can reach chests further away with my chest breaker. I mean, it's still an upgrade from this thing. Sure. This has mining speed though. And the pull speed on this is worse. But the range is so much better. You gotta total this as well. So like this has 9 pull speed. This has 6 plus 1, so 7. But I lose mining speed and I gain some trap disarm and item quantity. Yeah, I'm gonna change. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. I'm breaking, boom, just so that it lasts longer. And let's do that. I really value the trap disarm early game. I think it's great. Let's sleep. Okay, now that we have a new magnet, let's see how the quests are. Oh, I didn't complete this. I got some more wild focuses. The next quest says that I should reroll a gear piece. I just kind of did. Oh no, I need to use a wild focus. Okay, so maybe, do I have any trousers that are laying around that's better than the ones I have but needs rolling? Mine are rare, and the armor tier... Well, the armor tier of these are better. I don't need the ability power, though. I'm not going to mage build just yet, at least. But I guess we could take these. They're level 21, so they do have higher stats on them. And then, let's just wild focus it. Boom. And look at that. We got a prefix with 2 health, and then we got increased effect duration, which does nothing for us. I'm going to gamble now and try and remove the suffix. Nope, I removed the health. Okay, so back to wild focusing. Back to randomly rolling. Oh, trap disarm. Okay, so now I can add... Knockback resist, that's not great. I'm gonna keep clicking here. Ooh, 2 extra armor and trap disarm chance. Is that worth sacrificing my extra heart for? I think it is. I think it is actually, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's an upgrade. Then I can put all of these here to be smelted. Oh, and we have the sword. I forgot about our sword. Yeah, we have our sword. Okay, so this thing, this is Omega. So it has a lot of crafting potential and the base damage is great. I mean, my base damage on my old sword was also pretty good. But yeah, this is great. What I would really like is that extra attack damage though on the prefix. So actually we could add... Nope, we didn't get it. So I'm just going to do this. Okay, it's 4.5. So in total, that would mean that the sword is 0.5 better in attack damage. Not a lot. Do I dare to? Yeah, let's gamble a little bit here. Oh, and that was it. Because we are out of plating. Because I was an idiot when I moved all my stuff. Oh, you know, this is not better than what I have, unfortunately. Even though I don't like the fear cloud on either. I think I'm going to place a chest down for now. Right here. Which will be my work in progress Omega Sword of Doom. And now, let's look at the quest again. So this one is done, and we get some... Oh, we get some plating there. Maybe we could do... Can we do another cheeky reroll with this? Will we have enough stuff? We will. Okay. There's one more chance. Here we go. 7 platings. Maybe 2 more chances. I don't like shocking. Shocking knocks back the mobs. I'm not a knockback enjoyer. Here we go. Last chance. You know what? It's less damage. No, it's not better. I'm just coping. It's not better. Let's put it in the chest for later. I mean, it has loads of crafting potential left, so it can be re-rolled a lot more times. Now, we are finally at the point where we want the Vault Recycler. And so we're going to do that. I'm going to need... Oh, I have a lava bucket. Perfect. There's the Vault Recycler. And the Vault Recycler, if you've never played Vault Hunts before, simply takes a gear piece and scraps it. And depending on the rarity of the gear, you get different outputs. I just got a faceted focus. These are extremely strong and they go in the faceted slot over here. And they will guarantee to add, if you have space for it on your gear piece, they will guarantee to add a specific affix. In this case, assassin damage, which truth to be told is not that impressive. Like assassin damage is not that important in the game. But you can get stuff like health or armor or damage, which would be good for my sword. They're quite rare. I did scrap an epic magnet, so I think the chance of getting it on an epic is like 1 in 4 or 1 in 2. But if I scrap like a scrappy gear piece here, we can't get a faceted focus. And also we didn't get any netherite scrap. But that's okay. We just want to make sure to build up a little bit of a buffer with this. Oh, I got another one. I got the mining speed one. That would have been good for my magnet. Yeah, we want to build up a bit of a buffer with both netherite scrap and vault scrap. And we also want to clear out this garbage here. You can also scrap jewels, by the way. That's why they're in here. So if you scrap a jewel, you'll get some silver scrap and then a chance of a gemstone. And gemstones, they're needed to craft new jewels. So recycling is good. Is very good. It's very important. Now, I wonder, do I have enough iron? Actually, I need another hopper. Maybe I have more in the furnace. Yes, I got some more. I want to automate this process because it does take a bit of time to wait for it to smelt down. And this was the first thing I did in my main series, in my Gregory series, when asked to build a machine. So a lot of you may have seen this, but yes, you can automate this. So if I put a chest down here, and actually, you know what? I'm going to be fancy. I do it that way, and then we want to put a hopper inside that, and then the vault recycler on top, and then we need a hopper on top of this. It needs to go on top, not the side, and then a chest here. Aha! It doesn't cost any fuel, so now we should be able to just take all of this stuff out and put it in this chest, queuing it for scrapping. Oh, that was an Omega wand. Oops, this is not very smart. You should always keep extras in case you unalive. Look at it go! And we are producing vault scrap, and every now and again we will get faceted focuses as well. Beautiful. We got another one here for healing efficiency. It's a bit slow because it's hoppers, but it can be made faster later. And it's all done. Nice. Okay, so we got 2.5 stack of vault scrap. And as I said earlier, these are used to do two things. They can craft the vaultite ingots, which are needed for a few different recipes, but mainly for the vault alloy, which is then needed in turn to craft new stuff. And they can also be used to be put in here, and then you can add proficiency. And the proficiency scales with your level. So if I would have done that when I was like level 8, I would have now been an apprentice instead of whatever I am now. I'm a beginner. But the more I scrap here, the more I will get. I just need to make sure I don't actually need these for more crafting recipes because I don't remember, but I don't think so. I think I can actually, for now, just get rid of all of this and build my proficiency up, because as my proficiency goes up, the crafts that I do get better. So now I'm an apprentice, and if I would have been all the way up here, I would have been a Grandmaster. Now, Grandmaster guarantees rare gear. The crafting potential is 100%, which means that it's as good as if you find it. You also have a chance to get a greater modifier, and the gear can be soulbound. So this is quite strong, although it's a long process, specifically when you're playing on 3 times experience gain. Next quest is the alchemy table. This is where you can modify potions, and this is quite exciting. I don't think that I'm gonna... No, this is a big boy craft. Yeah, I need 18 chromatic steel blocks for this. Maybe I should look at changing the recipe for this, because that is expensive at this level. My goodness. Okay, we need a glimmering melon. We have that. Nether wart, you say? Wart, didn't I? I did collect these. Ooh, I wonder. How many gemstones do I have? I got a gemstone here. I got 1. I don't think that's enough. Where are my other stations and stuff? Have I not got into tool building? I have got into tool building. Oh, they're over here. They're in the snowland. Right. There is a jewel called pulverizing. This thing here. This thing will, if applied to a tool, pulverize anything you attack. So if you attack cobblestone, it will turn into gravel. If you attack gravel, it will turn into sand. It sounds harsh when I say attack. I mean like if you mine it. And if you mine wart blocks, it will turn it into nether wart. And I think that's visible up here in JEI. Yeah, pulverizing. You can see the output here. That's a very, very good way of getting loads of nether wart early game. Specifically in Sky Vaults, where there is no nether, if I remember it correctly. However, I need 8 gemstones to create them, which means that I need a bunch more jewels to smelt down in order to get there. That means that we're kind of stuck here. I'm also stuck because of the chromatic iron, I suppose. Not chromatic iron, chromatic steel, because I don't have enough carbon. Okay. Now, another path of getting stuff in Vault Hunters is, of course, unlocking mods, because a lot of mods can do these things for you as well. Like, for example, thermal expansion or create both have things to pulverize things as well. And look at my knowledge supply. Like, this is looking pretty good. I got 230 of these. Let me turn these into shards so I can count. Yeah, so I got 25. So that means I can make 3 knowledge stars, barring that I have enough vault diamonds, which I do, and beniotite, which I think I do. 1, 2, 3. And then the shards. Boom. 3 knowledge stars. Man, it's scary progressing this fast in Vault Hunters, because like I'm at the point where I definitely need backpacks to make my looting experience much better. It would also be nice to have like potions upgraded or even the vault map maybe. But then, you know, I'm at the point as well where as I level up, the cost for the crystals level up. And so I know that I'm going to need more harder resources to get, which means that I also need like handling mods or big mods and stuff like this. For this scenario or this current scenario though, I feel like maybe it's time that I go into backpacks and sort out my looting just to make it a little bit better. Double pouches is only 1, and I would want stack upgrades as well, which is also only 1, but it increases when I take one of these. Is that a total of 3? Is that like perfection then? So if I eat these, I'm gonna chomp them down, and then I get double pouches. Can I also get stack upgrades? No, I need 1 more. Stack upgrades increases the amount of space every slot in a backpack can have. So instead of having 64, you can do 124 with a stack upgrade, all the way up to like 4,000 eventually. While a double pouch increases the amount of total slots. So I mean, it is probably worth if I can make one of these. I should have a healthy amount of resources. I need some more magic silk. Oh, again, because I avoided stuff, I'm like stack limited on everything, which is hilarious. Here we go. Okay, so we need Lermar, and then we need a perfect one or extraordinary one. And now, yep, there's our double pouch. Okay, cool. So the double pouch, look at this. Oh, it's huge! With backpacks, you can bring in as many as you can fit. So there's not just this one slot. You can also put them in your inventory. The very first thing I want to do here, though, since I don't have stack upgrades, I mean, yeah, I'll just get myself a pickup upgrade, which used to cost slime. And, oh, still in this version it costs slime. However, looks like I have a slime ball. I've got it from the, I've got it from the flesh chests, I'm pretty sure. Then we need that, and then we need a redstone block. Oh, we can do it. We can do it nice. That makes the backpack pick up things for you, right? So if I now take match backpack contents here, I can now build a new filter in this. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go ahead and remove, let's see here. I'm going to remove all of the items that I don't ever want to get voided. Don't really care for Bolo Enchanting or Soot or Vault Cobblestone. I care for Vault Essence though. That's a craft. Yeah, I think this is fine. That's like the junk stuff. I can live without it. It's of course nice to have, like specifically these, because I can use them for fuel. It's better to be able to loot than to have all of these things or have masses of them. Now, I believe I can load. Yeah, I can preset load things here. So like I can use this Vault Lootables, and that has a pretty good array of the stuff that I need to store in backpacks. I could also do gems and Vault Gear, Vault Decor. Okay. Oh, and Scavenger. We need to make a Scavenger pouch as well. Now, what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm gonna set this to Vault Lootables, sure, because that's a good start. We can't find all of these yet, the high-end focuses, but it's a good start here. And then I'm going to manually add what I feel is missing. And then I'll show you the result, because it's kind of boring to add stuff. You go to the brain, and then you just get a drag and drop from JI. So for example, Essence is missing. No, Essence is there. Carbon is there. It's a pretty good starting filter, I guess so. You know, I'm staring at this thing. I know that things are missing, but I can't picture, or I can't pinpoint what. So maybe I'll just add gems to this, because, I mean, we will be mining gems. So yeah, this is a question of drag and drop. Now, because I don't have any stack upgrades, it doesn't hurt to have a few slots empty, because it will just overstack in those slots. So platings will go down here as well. And yeah, I mean, I could be smart. I could remove key pieces. I could remove all of these that I know we don't get until much later. But I think this is a fairly decent start then. I'll find out when we go into a vault. I'll find out what overflows into my inventory pretty fast. So that's a double pouch. Now, the second thing, as I said, we needed, because we are at the level now, we are level 20 plus, we can get scavenger vaults. And scavenger vaults is one of my favorite type of objectives. However, they do require inventory management, because you find scavenger items. So I'm going to solve that by crafting a separate pouch, if I can. And I think I can. Nice. And hopefully praying that I'll be able to craft another pickup upgrade. I think it's going to be tight with resources now. Yes. And then I'm going to see, do I have any dyes? I have purple. I have 1 purple. Okay. I'm going to dye it purple just so that I can differentiate it. And this boy here is going to have my pickup upgrade in. We're going to match backpack again. And then we're going to go here. And now we're just going to load the one that has the scavenger items. This one here. Boom. Loaded. Now this backpack is the only purpose this pouch has is if we get a scavenger vault, it will be helping us to organize those items. Now, it doesn't really matter. I'm probably going to put my pouch on my bum and then have this here because I'm going to want to empty this as I come out of the vault. Now, the next immediate goal is to get those stack upgrades for this, and to get those, well, we need more knowledge. Can never have enough knowledge early game. But we need a bunch of things. We need like more carbon so that we can make the chromatic steel that we need for the alchemy table. All in all, we kind of need to run a vault. And I really don't want to complete it. I think what I need to do is exit the vault and not complete the objective, just so that I don't get over experience. And let's see if we can find good bounties as well. Do I have more bounty pearls? I have a load of bounty pearls here. Okay, they can live in here. Let's see if we can find, I think I took my expertise for bounty hunter. Yes, I did. And I have an unspent one, which, because I'm playing Sky Vaults, I'm just going to go with Lucky Altar. So now 1 in 5 crystals is going to be free in the altar. Speaking about crystals, let's actually see if we can even make it. We need sugarcane. We need netherrack, rotten flesh, and coal. Do we have sugar canes? I do have sugar canes. I have 11, and we need 11. Okay, I'm not going to do the thing. I'm not going to be stupid. Let me, maybe I should create I'm worried if I build over here, it's going to freeze. Definitely at the state where we need to make our island bigger, huh? But I can make a cute little sugarcane farm here. Just a tiny thing. In Vault Hunts, we have quark, so you can build like you can in Bedrock. Like you can place a block underneath a block by holding shift like that. Oh, it's very, very helpful in Sky Vaults. My goodness. Okay, so now, I guess these should be dirt blocks. It is a thing of beauty, this thing. It's not. It's ugly and I hate it, but it's a good start. Yep, like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to utilize the ability farmer. This ability here. I'm going to learn 1 level in this, and then I'm going to go, is it gardener? Yeah, gardener allows you to grow sugarcane as if you're bone mealing it. So if I now hold down this ability, we should see these grow quickly. Look at that. Oh, satisfying. Very satisfying indeed. Now, since I'm the developer of this game, I know that this ability is changing in the very next version of Vault Hunters, which is releasing around the corner. So it might be when you're watching this video that ability doesn't exist on that screen anymore. If it doesn't, I think we made it. I can't remember what we made it instead. It exists in the game, but I think it's a talent. Yeah, it lives down here in the newer versions. So you just have to learn it there instead. And you don't have to specialize it either. It will work on sugarcane by just learning the talent. Just as a little heads up for the future, in case you're like watching this and you're like, wait a minute, my game doesn't look the same. No, we're right about to do our last big update to this game. Update 19. It's super exciting. Okay, the rest of this stuff, rotten flesh and coal. Do I even have any coal? I do have a little bit of coal still. Nice. You never know with our new computer eating up all of our coal. Okay, so we got enough to make a crystal, and I still haven't done the bounties. Let's do that. I'm going to be looking, because I have so many bounty pearls, I'm going to be quite trying to target things that give me chromatic steel, I think, or carbon. Ooh, this is submit 162 chromatic iron to get loads of emeralds and loads of coins and stuff, but mine 10 Lermar gives me 9 chromatic. Okay, I mean, mining 10 Lermar is not specifically hard, so maybe that's one of them. Let me do another one here as well. I don't want a completion task because I'm not planning on completing the vault. Echo for gilded blackstone, but we don't have any gilded blackstone here in Sky Vaults, do we? Find 5 living chest scrolls for 8. No, that's a bait. Living chest scrolls are super rare. Ooh, that's a black chromatic steel. That's going to be hard to pass. That's a rare bounty. Yeah, black chromatic steels are expensive, but I don't need them at the moment, so we keep going. Oh, what is this? Oh no, it's light vibrations. I have to complete the vault. So this would give me 25 chromatic steel if I did this. That's far more than I'd be able to get by just looting the vault. Okay, I have one last slot that I can keep rerolling, and I keep that completion one because that is incredibly good. Oh, so is this one, but we don't need those. Can't we get a like kill horde mobs and get chromatic steel? That would be brilliant right now. Mine 1 ashium. Okay, ashium is a rare ore. It's not guaranteed that I'd find one in a vault. Does give me 12 and a lot of gold and a hat. Yes, you can't say no to a hat. Let's see here. If I take both of these and just focus on mining in this vault, but I need knowledge as well, so I kind of want to loot too. Now I'm gonna keep going. I have 16 pearls remaining. Oh, what is this? 2 empty jars. That's a scavenger item. So this would require me to have a scavenger vault in order to get the 11. My 9 painite. Painite is more common than Ashium, but it's 9 of them, and it's still pretty rare. I got 10 more. Ooh, here we go. Submit chromatic iron. How much do I have of this stuff? I have a lot. Yeah. I'm gonna do this, I think. Yeah, this is great. This doesn't even require me to go into the vault. So just plop these in. Nice. Claim it. We do get a bit of experience though, but it's fine. And that's a little bit of chromatic steel. So how far off am I? I need 6 more. Okay, how many bounty pearls do I have left? 9. Ooh, do I reroll this super good one? It's gonna be really hard to get a matching one, but yeah, I think I will. Submit 1 trident. 1 trident. And trident, I have a trident. I found one in an Enigma chest. Oh my goodness. Here we go. We're winning. We're winning 13 plus some, was that netherite? I think that was netherite and some other stuff as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I can do that. Brilliant. Oh, that's so lucky. I mean, I did spend all of my bounty pearls on it, I guess. Okay, so alchemy table is now just nether wart away and 1 stone. I think the bounty table is definitely, without a doubt, the easiest way to get what you want early game, specifically in Sky Vaults. Okay, so to complete this, I just need a wart, which I can get, as I say, either by getting into a mod that will pulverize my wart blocks, or I could get by getting the gemstones that I need. So I need to loot gilded chest and get jewels. Or I'm pretty sure that these do spawn. Oh, look at my pouch picking stuff up for me. I'm pretty sure that these things do spawn in raw vaults. So I feel like that is my path. Get myself a raw vault. Go inside. These walls also do scale, so this is also going to be harder now than what it was early game, or at the very beginning at least. I'll put my crystal in here. I'll turn my computer off, and yeah, I'll try and find some nether warts so that I can complete my alchemy station. Am I missing anything? I can't really do any bounties for these vaults. No, I think we're fine. A nice diorite cave, and we're back to the ability to collect random stuff. I can't remember if these also spawn in the farm rooms or if I need to find a nether room. I potentially need to find another room. Wait a minute. Why do I still have beginner's grace? Is this vault... Oh, it's super low level. Oh. Do these not scale? Again, I mean, I've designed this game, but I can't remember. Sky Vaults I built like, or we built like 2 years ago. And I haven't really ever played it through properly. This is my first playthrough of Sky Vaults, I guess so. And yeah, I mean, I have beginner's grace. That means that if I die, I don't lose anything. So, Irish exit time for this vault if needed, I guess. Are the mobs difficult? No, they don't seem to do a lot of damage. They just fall on my head and stomp. Okay, well that's good. Maybe it's because the crystal was already grown on the thing. I don't know, but I'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna peek and also get some coal and iron if I find any. But I'm gonna check this quarry room out, see if there is any wart or if there's a chance for wart spawn here. Ancient debris. Doesn't look like there's any nether spawn in there. That doesn't mean that it can't happen, but yeah, I think we move on. See if we can find the nether room. I should have checked whether or not I picked up soul sand. I think I did though. Last time I was in that nether room, I think I did. But if that's the case, if I have soul sand, obviously I only need 1. Ooh, do I want some sails or some wool? Yeah, I'd like some wool, thank you. 26, not bad. I checked out one more of these quarry rooms, and this one had obsidian. So it might be that there are nether spots in here. I really can't remember. Oh, you know what? I should actually pick up more lava, because I think I used my last one. I'll pick up a bucket in case we need it for something. And some cobwebs. That's a crystal ingredient for sure. Aha! Finally, another room. I will refill on quartz, get some of this stuff. Did I bring this nylium or whatever it's called? Don't know. Just get some of it, I guess. I didn't bring any shulker boxes though, so my inventory is looking a bit rough at the moment. But the question is, the important question is, will there be any warts? It doesn't look like it. It looks like this was a non-wart room. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is how you get nether wart. It's getting to me right now that I don't actually know if I'm doing the correct thing, but I'm pretty sure I am. We could just have got a bit unlucky, I guess, with this one. We'll keep looking. Oh, sweet berries. Do I have sweet berries? No idea. Now I do. Bamboo! Bamboo! I don't have bamboo yet, right? I think this is a big find. I really do think that's a big find. I mean, I can regrow it now, even though I'm not finding the nether one that I need. I feel like a great scavenger, and I'm enjoying just looting, like just coming in and scavenging the stuff. There might very well be a few POIs, like point of interest with chests and stuff that has nether wart as decoration, but none that I can think of in my brain head. Oh, another nether room, and this one has soul sand. Which again, I can't remember if I've already... It feels like I picked it up, but I can't remember. I got soul sand now, and it's not wart. It just looks like it. Ah, there it is! I knew they were here all along. Yeah. I should grab some of this stuff as well. Okay, well that's all I need. There's another one. Ooh, oops. There's another one here. Grab that too. There are loads. Just look around the corner. There probably were some in the first room that I found then. Not in this vault, but earlier in this playthrough. Am I gonna just burn up here? We're just gonna turn into a medium steak. No, I'm fine. The last thing that would probably be beneficial to pick up if I put that away. It's a little bit of blackstone. That's another resource that I know can be part of the thing. And that's the gilded blackstone. We had a bounty for that. So you know what? I destroyed it. Oh, you need to silk touch it. Yeah, you know what? Since I had one bounty or saw it in one bounty, there might be another bounty requiring it. And this is probably the only source. Unless you can craft it. Which I don't know if you can. Maybe. Oh, for goodness sake, I keep mining these with my fortune pickaxe. Which is almost dead. Let's swap places of them. Yeah, there we go. I'm not going to find any more now, am I? Ah, I can't believe I just did that. I swapped places with them. Oh, I'm an idiot. Swap place with them and then use the other place. Okay, well, you know what? I don't care for black gilded blackstone. Who cares? I'm gonna hot tub myself. Here we go. Hot tub. Because we did have beginner's grace, right? And I didn't want any experience. Yeah, we do. Whew. Okay, stressed myself out there for a second. Right, let's start by putting everything away in our massive computer. We got 20 warts. That's all we need, and then some. Got a bunch of other potentially important things. I know that chromatic iron is going to be important at least. But yeah, a bunch of other things that will potentially be important. Bamboo is a pretty big find. And alchemy in caps lock table. Boom. Done and dusted. This thing is quite important. It's quite of a big craft as well. I'll put it on top here for now. Look at it. It's beautiful. This allows me to take my potion and add an effect to it. Many of these needs to be unlocked in dungeons, which we haven't really started doing yet, but you do get a few for free. Jump boost for 10 seconds after drinking your potion, or mana restore. This will turn the potion into both healing and mana restore, which I think I'm going to do. It's quite expensive on the gold front, but I do have a healthy amount of gold. And vault diamonds, I do also have a healthy amount of. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the potion in there, click the restore mana, and it gets infused with the power of the manas. It still heals me. It's now a double potion. And that's another quest complete. And now we have got to the level 10 quest. Reach vault level 10. Yeah, I've already done that. Boom. And then we have a bunch of sub things. Now we can start making our own seals, choosing your own objective, acquire a blank seal. And then I don't know if we have a blank seal. Have we? Oh, we also got a seal of the scout. So we get blank seals when we complete a vault. Only when we complete a vault. So we only have one. We got another one there. And then I guess so we can just make these. We don't need to do these, but we'll do them as we get along here. I think that I will leave them for right now, and then I'll make them whenever I feel like I want to make my own vault type. These are more tutorial based, and yeah, you use these to like guarantee elixir or braziers or scavenger, and these are for later game. But I'm just gonna move on and see if we can get like to the level 20 changes, because that's exciting. Regretting decisions. This talks about the fact that you can regret your skills, your abilities. Note that this was previously done with regretums. Yeah, exactly. Okay, done with vault gold now, so I just need to check mark that and complete it. Then we get to the black market. Ooh, black market is where we spend our soul shards that we get from all the mobs we kill, and we have 6,500 of them. Can I craft the black market, or is it going to be too expensive? No, I can totally totally craft the black market. Let's craft this boy. This is such an exciting little shop, basically, that can get you a lot of resources. It's gonna live next to my bed. And on sale to begin with is 2 magnets and a black chromatic steel. And then I just need to interact with it and I get it done. Get myself some more soul shards. Nice. We're doing good. So I could buy a rare magnet here for 1,000. This resets every 2 hours, I think, on an interval. And so it's 46 minutes real time until it resets. There's also an expertise that you can take, these things here, that allows you to get rerolls in it. So you enable this button here. But for now, I think this purchase, the black chromatic steel ingot, is quite good. So I'm going to do that. And while the black chromatic steel ingot is not going to come in handy now, it will. It definitely will. Can we go further? We are so close to the level 20 changes, and that's quite a lot of stuff. The soul diffuser. We are going to need a soul diffuser. It's just a bunch of crafts here. This thing, oh. Yep. Okay, so we need it right now. That's funny. We need one of these, and then just 2 soul shards, and then we have the rest. I'm just going to leave 32 in the computer, I think. Diffuser. Boom. Nice. This thing is quite important. Not necessarily. You don't need this thing, but this thing can take vault items. So basically, pretty much anything you find inside vaults, and it can break it down to shards, to these soul shards, so that you can use them to purchase things in the black market. So, for example, there are a bunch of decorational things like these gilded scones or like these ornate chains that I find loads of. I can put them in here, and they get turned into dust, and then 9 of these dusts, I believe, is 1 soul shard. It's not a lot, and it definitely requires like automation if you want to make use of this, but it is a possibility in the game. And yeah, that's just a great little thing. Other things that are more rare inside the vaults will generate a lot more of those shards. So if I look at something like, I don't know, like a vault diamond, yeah, it's 128. So if I take 1 of these and put it in here, instead of 1, I'm going to get 128. Which is, yeah, that's a lot more. Okay, well, we can press on. We get a few soul shards for that, okay? And then the identification stand. This gives us a full set of vault gear, which is actually kind of perfect for us. Let's sleep first, though. Identification stand. And I mined the obsidian. I mined the obsidian in that vault. And yeah, I mean, that's great. It's great. Okay. Let's claim this quest and I can demo this immediately. This thing is, I'm completely addicted to identification stands when I play Vault Hunters myself. Because after a while sitting and rolling these manually in your hand, it gets a little bit annoying and repetitive. I'm starting to feel like I need to focus on expanding the island. But yeah, what you can do instead is you can just walk up to this while you have this stuff in your inventory. And boom, it will just identify all of the stuff immediately. And yeah, as I say, that's just something that feels quite necessary as you play the game further. Let's see what we got here though. We got a quite good helmet already, and this is very similar. I think mine is better. Chestplate, we do have a good enough chestplate. What about the boots? My boots are quite good, even though they're level 17. They're quite good. And leggings. You know what? I mean, 4 extra health. That's 2 extra hearts. That's quite a lot. But I do like the extra armor on mine. Nope. These all go in the scrapper. Goodbye. See what comes out on the other side. Anything exciting? No, just vault scrap and netherite scrap. But as I say, the vault scrap is great for building your crafting potential. So you want as much of it as possible. Okay, now it's telling me to craft a knowledge star in order to unlock the level 20 stuff. I mean, I've already crafted a bunch of knowledge stars. I've crafted so many that I can't even make a new one. Yeah, I'm a little bit away from that. That's hilarious. That's funny. There might be that I could do this with a bounty, but probably not. No, I'm gonna have to run a vault for these. But I think we'll have to do that next time. We did a bunch of quests today. Like, look at this all the way down here. This is also good to know. If ever you want to go back and read about the stuff, we try and explain as much as we can here. If you ever want to go back and read after you completed the quest, they are at the bottom here. So that's important. What I really wanted to get to was the trinkets quest. This down here. Because it's going to give us our first trinket. And trinkets are super fun in Vault Hunters. But okay, we learned about crafting gear, modifying gear, all the important stuff that we're going to do so many times in this playthrough, specifically since we're playing on extra speed. Next time we'll run a vault, we'll get the knowledge needed, and we'll unlock all of these. We'll look into burgers and all of that stuff. Just so that we catch up a little bit on the quest. I think if you play normal pace, and if it's your first time playing, you should just follow that quest book 100%. Obviously, if you play on triple experience, you're just gonna outlevel it and it's gonna be hard to follow. So it is what it is. But yeah, good progress. Maybe next time we should extend the island as well. This is not supposed to be a build series. It's supposed to be a race to level 100 and defeat the Herald and explain Vault Hunters to people and experience Sky Vaults, which I've never really experienced. But I mean, we can make it larger. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello, boys. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode, though. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please do hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next episode.